Hey guys, it's Christmas Eve, so it's that time of year again. This is my second annual reading of one of my favorite Christmas poems, and it is called The Night Before Christmas, or as it is originally known, An Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas. Now, as you know from last year's reading, I didn't have my own copy and I was reading it from the internet, which sufficed, but it wasn't the best. So I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Rebecca Matson for actually gifting me my own illustrated copy of the poem. So thank you for that. Before I start, I also want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my good friend Becky Perez for gifting me this awesome Catmas hat. It lights up, it sparkles, it has a cute little kitty on it. Ziggy is not a fan, which is why he's not here with me right now, but I really like it, so I feel like it is festive and goes well with the season. So this is an illustrated version. It is the classic edition. The poem itself is by Clement C. Moore. It is illustrated by Charles Santor, this version of it at least, and I'm going to take off the dust cover because I don't want to ruin it. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse." Ziggy would be stirring, that's for sure. "The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Dun dun dun! Who could it be, guys? Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his couriers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet us an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the cursors they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, a herd on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and I was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. There he is, guys, Santa Claus! He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he was looking like a peddler just opening his pack. Oh, there's a kitty! That would be Ziggy for sure. His eyes now they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. There's a little cat watching him, not even minding that he's an intruder in the house. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and his beard on his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. The illustrations of this are actually really, really awesome. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Think somebody's been caught, guys. A wink of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like down of a thistle. But when I heard him exclaim, here he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And there you have it, guys. A Night Before Christmas, or an account of a visit from St. Nicholas. My favorite Christmas poem of the season. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. And have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, and I'll talk to you next time.